actually live today. Even though I said I wouldn't be live till Friday, I figure I'll surprise you guys. I am in a good mood. I am rejuvenated like fucking Mother Earth after last week dealing with a cold. And then, Mother Nature came a knocking, and then migraines. It's finally over, and I am refreshed, rejuvenized. And I'm giving away one free question because I figured you guys stuck in for this long. Why not? Hey, Bree, how you doing, baby? So I'm doing one free question for everybody today as a thank you for being subscribed and, sticking with me, even though I've been feeling like crap lately. So for anybody who comes in, if you do got a question, please feel free to formulate. Morris has a season change. Oh my God, it was so bad for like 2 days. I had this horrible migraine, and it normally happens whenever I do weather magic. I should have known, but I really wanted rain, and I got it, but I also got the migraine with it. So that was fun. Hey, Barbara, how you doing? Hey, Ann, baby, how you doing? By the way, check out this cute little llama cup. And I'm drinking water. That's great. Bree, what's next up in my love life? Okay, so with these free readings, you get two. I don't know why I'm doing this. Piece, right? 2 cards, right? So for the first one, my dear, we've got the King of Cups. So the King of Cups means that there's a lot of potential, but unfortunately, it seems like it's falling short. And then we've also got the King of Wands, which means there's some exes coming through that are trying to fuck up your happiness. Like one of those people who are like, hey, look at me, look what I got going. Oh, that's so nice. And you're just like over here like, fuck you, go fly a kite in a rainstorm. It's kind of that kind of vibe. So I feel like the people that you're going to meet here in probably the next couple months, it's going to start out all right, but it's not going to be what you want. You're going to get bored real easy. Good morning, Kathy. Anything I need to know at the moment? Hey, B-Wise, how you guys doing? All right, I got cards flipping out everywhere. Oh, this one, you were flipped out, so I'm going to see what is going on for our lovely Yan. Yan, my dear, we've got the King of Swords. So there's something that you are making a plan for, but you know that when you do this plan that you have to be very precise with it, because one little fuck up is going to mess it all up. So keep on going, because as you keep on going, you're going to get the Page of Cups. So it's going to work out, and it's going to work out in your favor, and you're going to be taking away more than what you were. To me, this seems more of a job aspect than it does anything else in your life. But I mean, we put a little bit here and a little bit there. We can see what comes out of it. But it is going to work in your favor. Just make sure that you're checking your eyes, dot your I's, cross your T's kind of thing. Hey, baby, how you doing, Christine? I feel so good. I feel so rejuvenated. Oh, maybe I just have to get, in that funk more often, right? Will I get my dream grad school, or is there a better option for me? Well, Barbara, let's find out, baby. All right, so with these readings, by the way, you get one question per one, and you get 2 cards with it. So to answer your question, it does seem like there is a little bit of a better option, because we got Strength coming up and it's in reverse. So I feel like some of the things that you've been looking at towards a particular school, it's not going to feed into what you have your strengths of. So I would start looking around more, especially since we got the World card that follows right after it. So you need to open your possibilities up a little bit wider into places that you weren't really thinking about, just for the reason I feel like they're going to fit better for you in the long term, and they're going to present opportunities, not only with like your studies, but with your love life as well. Okay, and Kathy, you want any general guidance? And then it's Be Wise. Hey, Lily. You're very welcome, sweetheart. By the way, for everybody on here, you do get one free question a day. It comes with 2 cards. You do have to be subscribed. That's all I ask. Most of you are. Hey, Jaleesa, how we doing, baby? All right. Any guidance for Kathy? Ooh, that was a guidance. Oh, Kathy, we got some good things coming your way, baby. So I got the 9 of Cups, which means those things that you've been planting the seeds of are coming into fruition, and you're going to have quite a bit of options. The options that you're going to be given is going to seem overwhelming at first, but you really just got to break it down and look at it in the long term, what's going to work out for you. Then we got Judgment in reverse. I know you've got some feeling that maybe something's going to hold you back because of your past, but you just got to know that it's not going to hold you back. They're not that type of situation where it's going to render you, because I feel like it adds more experience, especially in this day and age. So I'm not really sure how that all fits in for you, baby. YZ doesn't want to be friends with me. By the way, for anybody coming in, if someone would be so kind to help me out, if you're planning to be here for the long run because you love me, will you tell people, kind of, they have to be subscribed rules? I mean, it's in the title, but, where were we at? So why does Z not want to be friends? Well, it seems like there's a few things. So there's the Lovers card coming up. So either that you are past lovers, or they've gotten with somebody recently that is kind of deterring them away and kind of doesn't like the relationship that you two had or have. And then we've got this guy right here, which normally, if it's this way, it's an older man. If it's this way, it's normally someone younger. So I feel like this is more of like a female maybe, or it seems more to identify more female, because a man's coming through. Either that, or they just like guys. I don't know what it is, but there is a new love in their life somewhere that is breaking the friendship, so to speak. Oh yeah. Wait, give me a second. I'm doing good, Brittany. Is it? Yeah, thank you so much. Not a problem. How does my ex Virgo feel about me? Well, let's find out. There's a lot of feelings that they feel about you, and they're not all good. One of the things that it feels like at one point in time, y'all were trying to work on shit and it wasn't working out because they feel like you weren't putting in enough effort. And it seems like you two were contotal. What the fuck is contotal? Anyway, you get new words here. You guys were kind of like total opposites. There were some things you clicked on, but most of the majority of the things you guys didn't click on. And now that they're not in the relationship with you, they're seeing that. And they're kind of seeing how some of your views were split between black and white. We have those things that we think where it's either one way or the other, but they kind of see that gray middle area that you don't see. And that's one of the things coming up. Son, may I ask a question? Questions are free today, son, my dear. You get one free question. Hi, hon. General love reading. Love shack in a little known place where we can get together. You're very welcome, baby. All right. So where am I? Brittany, I've got a few things popping up for you. So we got the Knight of Cups. So with the Knight of Cups, especially in the situation with the card that you got, someone's not living up to the expectation that you're expecting out of them. Actually, this was for Luke, I believe. Yeah, Luke. Sorry about that. Yeah, there is an expectation that's not being met. Met. I will not. Damn it, Hades. Anyway, Ace of Pentacles. So even though there is some needs that are not being met, I think it's one of those things that if you sit there and you talk about it and you actually express what it is that you're feeling, you're going to actually get more out of it. So that's what I got for you, my love. Hey, Nan. I'm trying to keep up, so if I skip over people, I do apologize. This is for Lily. Does anyone have secret film? Actually, matter of fact, give me a second. Real quick here, Lily. I want to make sure that the live chat, it's going to pop up afterwards. Just wanted to make sure. That's all. Thank you. All right. So, Lily, does anyone have any secret feelings for me? Ooh, that's a variety. You can, my dear. How I'm doing it today is I'm going to go for the questions. Whoever is writing the questions, once I see them, and I go down the line, that's the order I'm going to go in. Because normally I go in the order when you guys come in, I go down that way. But since we are doing questions, I'm going to go whenever I see a question. That's what I'm going to do. All right. So for Lily, any secret feelings? There is someone that does have secret feelings towards you, but I don't know if it's something that's going to be reciprocated. The reason I say this is a very high feminine energy. Sometimes they can be off-putting, but it seems like around you they are a little bit more open and free. And this person also tends to be motherly towards you. So kind of keep an eye on that. Sun, can you tell me of Gemini's impression of me, please? Yes, I can. What is with this card today? We're going to switch decks because I feel like my cards are like, nope, not today, hooker. Not today. And we're doing it. Matter of fact, I'm going to go with this. It can be done, Nadia. But it's one of those things that's more of an in-depth session that takes like an hour to do because there's a half hour before and an hour after. And that's not one of the things that I can do for you today. All right. Now give me 1 second. Sun, with your question, there's a little bit of a blockage of imbalance. So in their eyes, it seems like there's a few things that you're not balanced on. And they don't want to hold it against you because everybody goes through those moments of imbalance. But it does seem something that weighs on their mind because they're one of those people that believes in having things equal and even and trying to make sure that everything is in its place. But there is some love there with the 7th house coming through. So there is compassion, there is caring, but there is that, are they going to be right in the long term because of the things that are kind of, Will I become pregnant in my lifetime? It's not going to be easy because we got the Taurus in reverse. So something is holding you back. I feel like it's more physically. There's love and there's the ability to create. Now, normally I only do 2 cards for this, but since they popped up, we got Venus, which is love, and the ability to create. So this is what's blocking you. There's something that, and normally when I see Taurus, I associate it with a male. So it may not be you physically that's having an issue. It may be the male that's actually having the issue. What is coming my way in love? Hey, Kiss, how you doing, baby? Hey, Raven, how you doing, honey? Kiss. Or can. Can, my dear, what is coming in the way of love? So there's a few things that need to happen. So right now is kind of like a 12th house where you need to let go of the past. And by letting go, you need to take all that past trauma and live it, like actually deal with it, because that's one of the things that's been holding you back in your relationships. And the reason I say that is because we got Pluto. So between these two, distance of emotion and allowing yourself to actually feel it. I know sometimes there's that moment where we don't want to go into things that bring us, down, you know what I mean? It's not like something that, ooh, I want to relive my trauma. Fuck yeah. No, but you're going to have to be able to keep on moving, because that's one of the things that is blocking you in the love life. Oh, you're fine, baby. Kiss, I know you're next. Andre's feelings. Thank you, hon. Not a problem. Give me 1 second. Andre's feelings. For anybody who's coming in here, please make sure that you are subscribed, because this is for subscribers only. Helps us build our channel. And once we do get to 1,000, I will be doing another one of these. Okay. So there is an abundance. So we got the 6th house, which deals with an abundance. So there is an abundance of love, but it's on their time because we have the Aquarius. Aquarius are like this. Give me 1 second. Mommy needs a drink. So I know we've all met that person, you know, in our life who we're like, this is how it's got to be and this is where it's got to be. That's the kind of love that this person holds. So even though they have abundance for love, you got to still fit into their ideal of that love, if that makes sense, baby. All right. You're very welcome, Jaleesa, baby. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I was on a food break. Needed food. Not a problem, Christine, sweetheart. If you want to formulate your question, baby. Hi, does Cancer Man feel towards me? I'm sad. Thank you. Not a problem, baby. And welcome. Ooh, we got a few things. So we got new opportunity coming up with the sun. Sun brings up new opportunity and the two people meeting to actually form something. So that's good. And then you're traveling. So when I see the ninth house and it deals with new opportunity and traveling, this could be one of two things. Either one, you're traveling closer to a relationship, or two, when you guys get together and tend to go out somewhere, you're going to start feeling that spark form. So it's going to be one of those two things coming up. Patricia, hello, baby. Hey, Ty, baby. I know I'm glowing today, honey. 6, like, I'm not sure what you mean, Duncan. Hey, Patricia. All right. You can't post a question, baby. You get one question. Everybody does. That's how we're doing it today. Can you tell me if there's a person or is there someone better? Can you tell me if he's my person or if there's somebody better? Okay. So it seems like there is a little bit of a spiritual connection just because we got Jupiter coming into play, which it deals with spirituality, but also deals with new life. But it seems like there's a lot of ungrounding to do. So it's one of those things where you connect on a spiritual level and it feels right in your soul. But in this lifetime, it seems like there's a little bit of instability. You guys get what I'm saying. And it's not one of those things that's always set in stone. You know what I mean? When you think of Taurus, you think to the ground, fucking run it. But when it's in reverse, that means it's kind of iffy. It floats back and forth. You never really know where it's going to go. You skipped me. Baby, I addressed you. That's something I can't do with a one question, sweetheart. That's an in-depth thing. You can get a 60-minute reading for it because I do a 30-minute prior and a 60-minute reading with you privately, but that is something I cannot address in this. I did not skip you, but I do work quickly because I do got a whole room, sweetheart. So if you do want to reach out, you can reach out to me at thedivinewitch@gmail.com. I'd be more than happy to help you. But on a one question, 2 card scale, I'm not going to be able to give you everything you need. All right. How is my Cancer friend feeling about me? Not a problem, sweetheart. I'm sorry I couldn't go more into depth for you. Okay, so we got the 10th house, and the 10th house is this is the block. So it seems like there's a lot of mixed signals that are being put out when it comes to this person, Patricia. And then we got Aries. So there's like a lot of passion, but it's a lot of tipsy-turvy. It's kind of like one of those people who are like, they're giving you the signs, and then they're like, I ain't giving you no fucking signs. You know what I mean? Like those people who are like, I'm playing with you because you're entertaining me for right now. And I'm giving you all that energy that an Aries does, fueling that appetite. But it's like, I ain't ready for you yet. Hello, love, meow, ma, ma. Hello, love, meow. Oh my God. Can I know will the other side effects get better from the medicine? Well, I fucking hope so. I just want to let you know you are my go-to reader. I don't know how I even got to your channel, but I'm glad the universe brought you to me. Not a problem, sweetheart. You can. Nadia, I think that's how you say your name, baby. You do get a question today. I do general readings like forever and a day until we hit a milestone. So if there's another question in your life that you want to ask, this would be the day to do it. Because the next time that I'm doing a free question would be at 1,000 subscribers. So if you want me to do a general, I will. But I'm just throwing it out there for you. Hey, Doom Shroom. Doom Shroom. All right, give me 1 second, baby. So the side effects of your medicine. Yeah, you're not looking good. The reason that I say that is because I got a Gemini in reverse and I got a Scorpio. So Geminis, when I look at Gemini, it's very on point to what they want in their life. This seems like this has fucked up your life more than it's helping. And Scorpio, it tends to bring pain as much as it does to bring love. Now I'm going to flip another card. Yeah, it's going to be in the distance. I'm thinking you're looking about at least another good month before the side effects start truly going away. What's, oh shit. Sorry, Ty. I skipped you. My bad, baby. Well, I find the other half of my essence in the bottom of a bottle, baby. Going under. The other half of an essence. Let's see. Yeah, you got a while. And the reason I say that is because we got North Node and we've also got Pluto. So with North Node and Pluto, North Node is your true meaning in life, what the universe has assigned to you as, hey, bitch, this is what you need to do. And you are far from that, my dear. There's a lot of anger issues, undecisiveness, a little bit of sexuality, and finding a balance before you reach this point. I have a question. I'm a Scorpio. I'm in a Scorpio Gemini relationship. I'm the Gemini. Ooh, controlling Gemini. What's your question, baby? What do my spirit guides look like? Well, my dear, that's one of those other questions that is a little bit out there, but I will tell you this. You've got two women, and it seems like more of a family thing, like someone in the family, like there was two sisters, or like a sister and an aunt, or something like that. But it does seem like there's love popping up. Yeah, these two are never on good terms. So whatever it is, they don't always agree on the way that things should go in terms of helping you. What do you see coming in love for Nadia? Hey, piece of candy, how you doing, baby? Oh, shit, Nadia. What do you got going? Baby, you are right where you need to be. And the reason I say this is because we got the first house and we got the south node. So the first house is the house itself. The south node is the things that you want to achieve. So the things that you've been kind of working on, creating, it does seem like there is a little bit of imbalance in your life, but you're slowly working out of that. So just know that, excuse me, love is coming, but it's not going to happen soon. It's one of those things where you need to get out a little bit more and allow yourself to be more open. I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Hey, Janice. Hello. Hey, Mary Kate. Hi. Why is this guy texting me? Did you give him your number? That could be possibly why. Or does Sergio think about me? Thank you. Well, we do got a few things coming out. And I'm going to tell you this. It is not looking good, my dear. So we got the first house. This is you, but it's in reverse. It is not like this. So that tells me that you are a distant memory. And when it comes to Pisces, Pisces are known for two things. One, don't fuck with them because they are silent little fucking killers. Two, they're very emotional. So since this is in reverse, right next to a Pisces, there's an emotional disconnect going on. I was going to say, because he has your number. Oh, okay. I mean, that would be like my first thing. Here's the thing, guys. I'm not going to bullshit you, especially when I see a question kind of like this pop up. Why is this guy texting me? Well, did you give him your number? Did someone you know give him your number? Like, you got to do some digging. Not everything is spiritually answered. Now, there's some things that you can spiritually answer or by cards. But realistically, you got to put forth, that own reality situation. Like, even though I read tarot, doesn't mean I believe everything people talk about spiritually or whatever, you know what I mean? But it doesn't mean that I don't knock it just because I don't know it. And hopefully that makes sense. What is next? Not a problem, my dear Lena, I think that's how you say it. If not, I apologize. If you would, please make sure subscribe. He's an Aquarius, but yeah, maybe he doesn't. Thank you. Not a problem, baby. See, when I do the cards, like, here, let me show you a second. Because I got, like, every zodiac in here. I got Aquarius. We got Capricorn. We've got all these. So when I see these, I attribute certain things to them. Doesn't mean that it's their exact sign. But the signs each have their own personality. So what I attribute to those signs and their meaning is what I use during my readings. Now, this is an astrology deck that was gifted to me. So hopefully that adds a little bit more context. Okay, may I ask, what is next in love? Thank you. I'm an Aries, if that matters. Honestly, when it comes to zodiac, as far as I go, it doesn't really matter for me. But unless I'm doing like an astrology chart between two people, then it matters. Okay, so it looks like we've got a little bit of funness coming around. So the Sagittarius, I give them funness, but also not so much commitment. And then we got Virgo, where it's like, I know what I want, I know how I'm going to get it, and this is how it is. So between these two, it can either be a fun time or it can be destruction. It's one of those things where if you're looking for something new, you might have to change your perspective on how you go about it. You can block his text if you do not desire to see his messages. This is true. Sun and Moon, Virgo, Sagittarius rising. My girl has a Sun, Capricorn, Moon, and Aries, and Leo rising. My Venus is Scorpio, Mars, and Virgo. Hers is Capricorn and Mars and the Sag. And I am a Scorpio with a Cancer moon. How are you? That was a lot to say. You can, my dear. The only thing I ask for you, Andrea, is that you be subscribed, because this is for subscribers. Hey, Coco, baby. I'm doing one free question a day. And how are you, mama? How you doing? Sometimes my mouth moves so quick, my brain can't keep up. Well, that's what I would do if you have somebody that won't leave you alone and you told them to leave you alone. You can even file a police report. How are you? I'm doing great. I'm doing better after being sick and, enjoying the curse of the womanhood and sinus pressure. So it's been pretty great. Hi, did someone hack in my Snapchat account? I am sorry. This is such a vague question. Well, we shall see. You know what? I think first house, and then we got Jupiter and Pluto. So it seems like to me it's possible, but it seems like it's not someone that you would think about just because we got Pluto itself in the first house. So it's not someone that you're close to. Probably just a hacker. All right, let's see what we got going on. May I ask for what's the message reading like? What's coming? May I ask for what's... Ooh, piece of candy. Yes, you may, my dear. Right? It's such a pain in the ass. What is coming? Like, what is coming up? What is coming up for... Ooh, piece of candy. Balance and the fourth house. So there's going to be some financial stability coming through because we got Libra, which is all about balance. And then we got the fourth house, which is about manifesting and fixing some of the things within your life in your own house, like in your home, like where you dwell and walk around naked in or whatever you do there. So it does seem like you're getting a little bit more of a balance within the home. And that balance within the home is sometimes a little chaotic just because of other people's emotions being dicks and trying to start fire where there is none. So just try to keep that balance. It's going to be a little bit shaky in the next couple weeks. Hello. What do Archie and Usama talk regarding me? Hello, my dear. I'd be happy to tell you. For anybody who is not subscribed, subscribe because it does help me. Let's see what we're talking about. So it seems like the conversations are a little bit heated. It's kind of like one of those frenemies kind of friendship where they're talking about what you're passionate about and what you actually want to do with your life. But then it's one of those people who talk shit like, yeah, they're never, ever going to fucking do that. Because with Mercury comes fight. It comes with arguments. It comes with hidden anger underneath. So I'd be careful what you tell people about what you're doing. What do you think about our relationship? I am. I don't know your relationship, so I can't really tell you that, baby. Can you tell me if my ex-Gemini is mad at me because I left him at my house Saturday? He's going to be a little bit distant, and he's going to be a little bit bullheaded about it, but realistically, he's going to get the fuck over it, because if he doesn't get the fuck over it, it ain't your problem. That's his emotion. He needs to learn to let you have your time, Coco, baby. I'm glad to hear it, piece of candy. Is Jim Libra missing me, Andra? And thank you, baby. I really do appreciate it. Oh, you're fine, sweetheart. Now I'm going to change cards. Whenever my cards get tired of answering and start flipping up the same cards, it's time to switch. Hey, Flower Girl. Hey, Best Life. All right, since I said Best Life and I had the double card pull out, we're going to address her just one quick. All right, baby, you got some manipulation in your life, Beth, that you need to get rid of. Because this right here is holding you the fuck back. And once you get rid of that, you're going to have the Wheel of Fortune shine upon you. But the thing with the Wheel of Fortune, whenever something good comes, there's a sacrifice that's got to be made. And that sacrifice seems like the someone that's holding you back, just saying. Now, let's go back to Andrea. Is the Libra missing me? I don't see that there's any missing, but it does feel like there was an illusion that was erased. You know how some people some say it's their best foot forward, but I like to call it as the bullshit you get to know before you get to know me. And it seems like that popped up, and there's the Fool. So instead of it starting out with, this giddy energy of excitement and being able to move into a direction that's going to make you happy, it seems like something that's holding you back. So I would just let it go. Be like Elsa and say, let it go. Christopher, anyone wants to grow with me? Depends what you're growing. Hey, Flower Girl, baby. I am doing a question today, so if you have a question that you want, Christopher, same thing with you, my dear. Hopefully you can grow yourself in whatever direction you wish to grow. You're very welcome, sweetheart. Does Joey feel about me? How does Joey feel about me? It does seem like there's some hope coming through. Okay, so there's two things. It's kind of like the two emotions that we all have, right? There's hope for things to be, but in that hope, there's also, is it ever really going to fucking be? It's kind of like giving up without trying to give up or announcing one's going to give up, but they're kind of hoping that things will change as far as that goes. But when we got the Queen of Wands in reverse, I know that's letting some pure emotion come through, and that will help. But there needs to be a lot more communication, because it seems like the page that you're on versus the page that they feel like you're both on is not the same page. Hey, Amazing Me, how you doing, baby? Will my ex reconcile? All right, so we got a few things here. So the first card that we got is this beautiful Five of Swords that's in reverse. Now, normally, if it's this way, motherfucker, we're looking back and we're looking at the thing we had and we're whatever. But realistically, since it's in reverse, we're moving the fuck on. We're leaving that shit in the past and we're not going to look back at it, because if it's in the past and it didn't work out, there's a fucking reason. And this just confirms it. You can't go back to the same cycle expecting a different outcome, because it's going to end up the same way. And just because I'm feeling generous, move the fuck on. Knight of Pentacles. Take your shit. Take your, what you got. Move the fuck on. Thank you so much. You're very welcome, sweetheart. That's probably not what you want to hear, but, I'd rather be truthful than give you a bunch of bullshit and false hope. Like, oh my God, it's going to work. You guys are soulmates. Like, realistically, you need to fucking move on. I know it's not easy, because I know there's still some ties between you two, but it's one of those things where, like, if you don't, you're just going to end up in the same place. Who the hell is calling me? I don't know you. Give me 1 second, guys. Hello? Hello? How can I help you? Doing good. And what company is this for? Hello? No. No. Okay. National report. Thank you. I love reporting numbers to the national support. Oh, and I'll be posting that number. Anyway. I can't stand that auto insurance shit. Like, I didn't put it in there. And it's like, okay, goodbye. All right. I still got your shit. Sorry. By the way, Kathy, did you ask a question? I can't remember. But seriously, I got on that do not call register list. That's a bunch of bullshit. These motherfuckers have been calling me all the time. I'm like, bitch, I ain't signing up for shit. Hey, Tamara. No problem, baby. Tamara, my dear, we are doing questions today. So if you got a question, you can't ask it. You get 2 cards for the question. But you do have to be subscribed, baby. I feel like there's going to be an understanding of why, but it's never going to amount to anything from this point. And realistically, this is you. You got to work on your shit, man. You can't get it from other people. You have to get it from yourself. And going into relationships, with past trauma or things that you're holding on to, and then you push it on to someone new, it's not going to work out. And that's just life experience. I ain't no, hey, I read it in the cards. That's just being realistic between one person to another, baby. Like, you need to work on that shit. No matter if you got to sit there and write everything down, you got to get through it, baby. You got to work through that shit. Even if you got to fucking, my grandma always said, if you got something on your mind, you need to write it down and burn it. So that way you don't have to deal with it again. And I would suggest it. Like, if there's things, like, if you're going to get in a relationship with somebody and you know you got some shit going on, excuse me, just be honest. Be like, look, this is the shit that's happened to me. I want to give you a fair warning. Like, sometimes I'm going to be on the offense. I'm working on myself. But if you're going to be with me, you need to know the truth. You know what I mean? Like, if you're honest with somebody and if they don't stick around, then fuck them. That's not the one you need. But if you find somebody who is willing to stick around and be like, look, I get it. I've been there. I've done it. I'm here for you. How can I lift you up? That's the motherfucker you need in your life. And that'll help weed out all the motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like, like before I got with my husband, I was with a piece of shit. I'm like the kind of motherfucker that would like took us to a bridge in the rain and almost like killed me kind of fucking shit. And when I told my husband, like, I don't really trust men that much hardly because of that. He's like, I get it. I'm in here for the long haul. You know, we're going to have our good days or bad days, and I have trauma too. So let's get it through together. See, there's a difference between you saying, hey, we're moving too fucking fast and, you know, being an asshole. Okay, guys, I'm going to take a little pizza break because I'm smelling this fucking pizza and we're going to have some life discussions, right? So, for instance, you're sitting here telling this guy, like, look, boo, here's the deal. This is my life. You're moving too quick. I want to move a little bit slower. And if they get pissy about that and start going, well, fuck you, blah, 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 you're just looking for a piece of ass. And I'm looking for something that's going to last. So don't fucking try me. And that seems what happened. Like, it's cool if you want to get out here and play your game. You know what I mean? Fuck them around, do whatever. But if that ain't what the person's looking for and they're looking to take it nice and slow and you can't respect that, kick rocks, move on. Exactly, baby. If you ain't in that gameplay, fuck them. Let them go play their little game. Then 20 years down the road, they're going to be like, oh, I missed out on that. And you'll be like, bitch, I'm married. Go do something. Hey, little sag, baby, you can post your questions. Is Danish in a relationship? Danish. I'm going to say that's an interesting name, and I like it. I wouldn't call it a relationship. I call it more of an internal battle of wits. But it ain't something that's going to last forever. It is something that is going to be removed soon. So there is something going on, but it's not exactly the way it seems, if that makes sense. Not everything is what it seems. You're welcome. Okay, so a ranch pizza with some feta and some black olives is a shit. Just saying. Maybe if you want another question, I do questions like this. Like I do $5 for 2 questions. So it's just up to you. Oh, girl, it is. And I like getting that mango habanero and dipping it in it. So you get that hot, but then that coolness of the ranch. Hey, Big Mama, how you doing? Well, Kay contacted me this week. I feel like Kay's playing a game. I'm going to tell you that right now. And the way that it's looking up in the cards, they've got their mind elsewhere. They're trying to start some new opportunity while trying to walk away from the past. So I'm not sure how this correlates with you or if it makes sense to you. But they're moving forward, or at least attempting to. I know at one point in time they were trying to work some things out, but it didn't work out. Okay, what? Okay, full of shit. Well, I'm sorry, baby. Hopefully it gets better. You're welcome, sweetheart. Hey, little mama. I can't wait till this weekend. Because we're doing a big ham dinner and the whole 9 yards. And then next weekend, that's when I'm going to pull out the grill. I grilled last weekend. But not this weekend, but the following weekend, I'm going to do some nice ribs. It's going to be good. I don't like ribs, but I can make some bomb-ass ribs. Told the hubby, I was like, I'm getting you a rack of ribs. Let you relax all weekend. Because this coming up weekend, he's got to put in a new toilet and a sink. So that's going to be a thing. Hey, baby, you can get a reading. I do ask that you be subscribed. And once you are, you get one free question, sweetheart. This is how we do it, baby. I'm so lost without you. Do you see a new love for me? Oh, my dear. Let's see what we got. New love. By the way, there is going to be one time, hell to the no. It ain't fucking happening anytime soon. This is lovers in reverse, baby. And family in reverse. Either you fucked up something good, or you got some karma coming back, and it ain't going to let you love anybody for a while. You know, I've never had 2 major relationship cards go, fuck, no. I don't know what's going on, baby, but hopefully it gets better. But what I was saying is I got some dowsing rods in. And one day I will be doing a yes or no question kind of thing on here. Or anybody that's interested in it. Hey RJ, how you doing, baby? I haven't seen you float around for a while. Life treating you good? Anything new? Anything exciting? Which, by the way, RJ, we do got a free question today. It's that kind of day. Going through an awakening. It's been okay. Dealt with some sinus weather changing issues, but other than that, it's not been bad. So what have you been working on? By the way, I am doing questions today. So if anybody wants a question, you get one free today until we hit 1,000. And then I will be doing a yes or no when I bring out the dowsing rods eventually. You can ask whatever you need to ask, my dear. That's what today is all about. Oh no. That's a good one. Two things. So this one can mean one of two things. Either you're manipulating somebody that you need to stop manipulating, or you're being manipulated and you know who it is and you need to let them out of your life. And I'm going to kind of go with the letting someone out of your life or moving away from someone, because we've also got the Six of Pentacles, which means taking your shit and moving down the road. You know what I mean? Like, it's time to let it rest and to leave it because it's not going nowhere. And that's kind of like the direction in which you're being pulled in. There's a lot of things of time management. That was another one. And it seemed like your world was topped a little bit upside down. Like, you're not exactly where you want to be. Things aren't exactly where you want them to be. You're trying to work to it, but it seems like something just keeps on pushing you back. Hey, Astro Kid. Okay, so what are the Scorpio's feelings towards you? So we got the King of Pentacles, which is in reverse, so it's kind of like, eh. And then we've also got the Seven of Pentacles, which means that there's nothing, no possibilities that are being shown. You know what I mean? It's like they see you reaching, but they're kind of like, is that what I want? Not saying you're a bad person or all, but it's kind of like that perspective of what I want versus what they want. You stay patient? Never. Oh, I'm not even patient. I realized that this weekend. I blocked him. But that could explain it. My computer is about to die. Well, Shroom, what do you want me to do about it? Do you want me to say abracadabra, bitch, charge up? Because I believe I did one for you. Yes, it was. Let's see. I have a question. I'm a Scorpio Gemini. And then you asked what your spirit guides look like. And I told you it was two women. So, yeah, we covered it today, baby. What made you realize it? Which part? Tell me which one, and I'll give you your answer. I'll realize that I was impatient. You know, there's sometimes in life where you say things and you annoy yourself, and then you're like, fuck, I really am impatient. That was one of those weekends where I'm like, still got some things to work on. Because it's one of those things where you're like, come on, I want my shit now. I want to do it this way. I just want to get it done. Like, I'm the type of person that some would call in the business world, or when you're filling out an application, like, I get things done in a timely manner because I'm like, there's no time to fuck around. Let's get it in, get it out, and go. You know what I mean? Like, maybe it's because I've done management for so long that I'm more of a time management type of person. Like, I got this many hours in a day. This is what I want to get done. And if I don't get it done, I get pissed. So. Just one of those things. That's what I like to call it. A problem solver. Like, for instance, whenever my hubby puts something together, God love him, he's a good man. I'm not saying he can't do it. He just takes longer than I do. Me, I read instructions. If I don't know what the fuck's going on because the instructions suck, I go on the video. I go on the video like an old lady. I go on the internet, look at a few videos, bust it out within under an hour. Like, I'm done. Like, I don't want to deal with it all day. I either want to play with what I'm building or I want to put it up and be done with it. It was just like this weekend. I had to go to Lowe's. Oh, I was so mad. Which Lowe's is like a department store where you can get like all these tools and shit. So I'm in this aisle. I'm looking for drill bits to hook up my dishwasher. And I'm waiting because I have no clue what to get because I know it's a DeWalt vroom 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 vroom, you know what I mean? And I know that. And I see all the bits, but I'm like, do they all fit? Is there a certain one I need to get? And I watch this guy keep on walking past me back and forth. And I'm like, that's what I get for not doing my own research and depending on someone that works at the store. Yes, a drill. Vroom, vroom. You should buy your furniture from IKEA. I do not buy my furniture from IKEA. But I did have to put a lawn chair set together that I swear came from IKEA. And I bought it from somewhere else, and I'm like, this is bullshit. Fuck that Allen wrench. Well, my thing is that me and him decided that we were going to go because I'm like, hey, I need to get this stuff, or I needed to get a ring for the toilet, a couple extra like gaskets. That's what I needed. He wanted the drill set. Well, he couldn't. He was doing something else. And I'm like, I'm going to look at the drill sets, see what they are, you know, the bits, the bitsies. And I'm like, I'll see which one's the best one. And I didn't look it up because literally he had just told me when we were in the car there, you know what I mean? And it was a thing. Because me, if I'm going to buy something, or I know, like, let's say, for instance, I want a drill. I'm going to look at the drill for at least a good month, try to figure out which one's the best by online reviews that are either written or on video. And then that's how I make my decisions. I'm just saying. Oh, but that skinny motherfucker that was in there. And my husband comes up. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm looking for these damn bits. He's like, well, haven't you found them yet? You're right in front of them. I'm like, are they universal? Do they all fit the same size? Because obviously, if you don't have a fucking dick, no one in this section is going to help you. And this little scrawny motherfucker just looks at me like, oh, shit. And I'm like, oh, I'm just not in the mood today. Hey, Wicked, how you doing, baby? Then check this shit out. So there was one point where I told the hubby, hey, you need to go get the hoses that I need, and this is the size I need. Go get it from the plumbing section. I'm going to go to the electrical section and get the light dimmer for my living room and go get a couple light sockets and some bulbs and shit, right? We get in the car. He's like, did you ever get the pipe? I'm like, no, you were supposed to. No, I got vacuum cleaner fluid or carpet cleaner fluid. I'm like, bitch. So I got a few things next week I got to go out and get, but I'm not doing it this week. One Lowe's trip every 2 weeks does the body good. What's a weird day, baby? Why is it so weird? Feeling drained. Girl, that was me. For 2 days in a row, I was like, kids are fed, house is clean, everything is done, laundry's done, hubby's got his clothes folded out for the week, I'm fucking done, I'm laying up in the bed, no one fuck with me. That was me for like 2 days this week. I was just like, I'm over it. I haven't had a day where I just sat in the bed. And then yesterday, my kids' Nintendo Switch came in that they don't know that they're getting. later in the year. I had to play with that. So I was on there doing Mario Kart for 2 hours. I got to test it. I got to make sure it works right. I want to play that Animal Crossing, though, because it looks like a good game. There's a Chuggy Wuggy. And there's a child chasing the Chugga. Chugga. Chugga, Chugga. You lost a pug.
Yeah, I did. Come here, you little butt. No, come back. Come back, Yana.
You can, Passion, my dear, formulate your question and I shall answer.
Come here, you little Yoda. I got you. Got you, Yoda.
Don't hurt him now. He's a baby.
I know you just want to be a good
Hey, I'm on camera, y'all.
Yeah. I see that.
Do you?
Yep. And Yoda escaped. Come back.
Round and round we go. Can I trust G? Ain't nothing but a gangsta party.
Chuggy, stop playing in circles.
Why don't you get your sister to get the dog?
She wanted me to get the dog.
Well, tell her that I said she can get the dog.
Okay. Alex.
Round and round they go. There goes my computer. Baby, you're skating. You're skating on thin ice, my love. With this individual. And there's not a lot of patience and there's not a lot of understanding involved with the individual. And it seems like someone who backs out a lot. Just because the Chariot was in reverse and we know a fucking Chariot goes forward. But when it's in reverse, I bet she's going back. Please don't ever send her to chase a pug. She was going around this table like she lost her head. She was like Marie Antoinette down here.
It was the easiest thing right there.
I know. You should have seen her. It was like round and round. I'm like, bye, culprit.
You get it.
Bye, Chuggy Wuggy. I'll see you later. You got to figure out why you're getting that feeling of being on thin ice. Like it feels like there's certain things you can say and certain things you can't say, or you're afraid to say. That to me screams issue. I mean, I got issues too, but you know, if you're wanting to address it head on, that would be my suggestion. My question is from heaven. My best friend who passed away has been trying to send a message, but I can't really get what she's saying to me. Okay, so this isn't going to be like one of those cards. I mean, I can try to interpret the message. I mean, fuck it. We'll try that. Yeah, I was wondering if I should give him another chance, something keeping me back. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. Don't do it, girl. I'm not going to do it. Fucking TikTok, I swear. All right. For you, Wicked. Okay, so I've got the six of bullshit. The Six of Wands in reverse. So I don't know if you're with somebody and there's some distance coming through, or maybe someone in this pairing is doing something they're not supposed to do. Not a problem, baby. But it does seem like there's some healing coming through too, because we got the Three of Swords in reverse, which if this was the case, then this would be, bitch, some shit's going down. But it's in reverse. So there's one of two things. Either you know this is going on, so you're expecting it. Or two, you're starting to heal from some bullshit. But since it's going with the Six of Wands in reverse, I'm going to say it's something you expect. And so it's not going to hurt as bad as it was. And that's just trying to tell you some confirmation. Also, when you're trying to deal with spirits and you're trying to get information from them, even if you don't have like a pendulum where you can do yes or no questions, I would also, you could use a necklace. You could use, let's see, you can use a necklace. You can use a pendant. You can tie a rock to a string. I mean, I've seen people do that in the Appalachians. It just really depends on you and yourself, but you can always find out. And if you have questions for the dead, it's easier for them to come through in dreams. So if you want to ask somebody something, it may take a couple days, but normally you'll get either them coming up to talk to you, or you'll get a symbolism for what they're trying to say. So I try that. It helps with an easier communication. I know it sucks because it's not like, hey, bitch, girl, guess what? This is what you need to do. This is what I'm trying to tell you. This motherfucker not good. This motherfucker doing some shit, and you know he's doing some shit, girl, and you need to fucking do this. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like that kind of direct conversation, but it does give you some indication of exactly, am I wrong? Am I right? Especially if you have more than one and they're both saying the same fucking thing, then that's kind of a clue. As well. Do. Or at least in my book it would be. Hear that, and here's another thing I tell people too, like as far as students, like, by the way, for anybody coming in, hello, you get one free question, must be subscribed, 2 cards per the one question that you get. We all have different signs and different things that we associate with certain things, right? So, like, let's say if I see a broom drop, and that means someone's going to come here, and I'm not going to want them to come here. You know, look at those type of symbolisms. You know how, like, you see something, and you're like, shit, that is about to hit the fan, and you know it because you've kind of put 2 and 2 together? That would be another way. And a past love contact me, and we are soulmates. And whom I'm with, I've lost and empty. Maybe she sent the Leo back to me. She was so powerful. She's so powerful lately. A past love contacted me, and we are soulmates from whom I am lost and completely. Maybe she sent the Leo back to me. It's a possibility, but it's also a possibility of learn from your fucking mistakes. You know, I always say this, you know, I don't believe in the whole rule of 3 as far as like, bitch, karma's going to come and get you and it's going to hit you 3-fold. I don't believe in that. But I do believe in the 3 coincidence system. So let's say you're asking something, right? You see 1 bad sign, you're like, whatever. See 2 bad signs, it's a little suspicious. See 3, run the opposite. Opposite fucking way, sorry. Pizza regurgitation, not a good thing. And that's kind of what I live by, whether it's good, bad, or neutral. That at least gives me a sign, you know what I mean? Trying to get comfortable in this chair. I got some really cute jeans. You guys can't see them, but eventually you will. But yeah, she flicks my hair, but it feels like she's asking me to listen, and I'm like, I'm listening. It's like, listen, bitch. You gotta love it. And, you know, some people who pass away, you know, they try to guide us as best as they can, even though sometimes they tell us more than they should. But, you know, you got to kind of figure it out on your own. It's kind of like somebody can lead us to the water, but they can't make us drink type of thing. Like, and I feel like that's kind of what's going on here. Like, I'm trying to give you answers and you're not fucking listening. Like, listen. And you're welcome, dear. Scorpio, man. I mean, 1 second, I'll answer your question. It's not like what I'm doing is like severely important, but I wanted to open it and I'm invested in it now. So give me 1 second. See? Isn't it cute? Been down a bunny trail. All right, let's get to that question now. Hey, I subbed. Do you see any love for me? In a little known place where we can get together. Karen. Okay. So, there's something that they need to tell you, but they're not telling you. And I get this from the King of Cups this way because, in my point of view, since I'm looking at it this way, it's moving forward. And they know they're moving forward within this fucking weird state that you two are in. But it does seem like there's something that they need to tell you, but they haven't told you yet. And then we've also got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, which is kind of ending the gameplay. Like you said, it's starting to get a little bit more serious. You can feel it. The opportunity and the new hope that's coming through, which follows the star after, well, which follows the Ten of Pentacles in reverse after, that indicates to me that there's hope that once they do tell you this, it's not going to end badly. So don't expect like catastrophe, but expect something. Catastrophe. Hi, do you see any new love for me? Any new love, babe? I need to turn around. Great. So I've got the King of Swords in a blocking position. So this either means you're still hung up on someone else, or someone else that you used to be with is kind of blocking you from pursuing things. And we've also got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Now, normally the Seven of Pentacles, to me, when I see it, is one of like getting rid of the old, bringing in the new. But when I see it in reverse, it's kind of doing the old, same old shit, expecting something new to come out of it, but it's not really working that way. So it seems like there needs to be an adjustment in your life, my dear. And then once you start making the correct adjustments that you've been putting off for a while, then that's when the universe is going to slowly bring in that new love. It's very possible, my dear. Letting go of the things that you can't control is a lot easier said than done. And I realize that. But it is something that needs to be done. You're very welcome, sweetie. Very welcome indeed. It's what I try to do. It's what I live for. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Here soon I'm gonna have to get me some more water. My well has run dry. I have no fucks to give. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go get me a bottle of water. I do not like this water, but it's the only water that they had. So it's kind of like what I got stuck with. But it is what it is. I shall live. I personally prefer Aquafina. But that's just me. Have you guys ever seen those videos where it's like $1,000 bottle of water? Fucking insane. I'm surprised my sea cookie of doom has not showed up. Normally I see my sea cookie of doom. Executioner, are you still here, my love? If you are, I can give you a reading because I didn't forget about you. I kind of did, but not so much now. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh my God! Watch, it'll be another insurance. Hello? Yeah. Can I ask what company this is for? I literally just write down these names of these places trying to get my info. Then I block them and then I report them. It's a whole thing because, you know, I got nothing better else to do. Pup is doing good, Katie. Doing good. Hey, Eve. Yes, you may ask a question. Today, you guys get one free question. Still can't walk up the steps, but, you know, it is what it is. Anything from the guides. You need to get out with a little bit of friends more, Eva. The reason I say this is because we got the 3 of Cups, which deals with celebrations with those that we hold dear and that we care about, and just kind of letting go and having fun. And I will let you know that, you know, it's not being seen. We know that you've been dealing with some internal struggles lately within yourself and dealing with other people's expectations of what should be going on. And it seems like you're slowly getting out of that to where it's like, you know what, I can't handle my issues and other people's issues. So take some time, get yourself some bubbly, or just relax with some friends and a good movie and some pizza or something. Give some time to you and yourself and enjoy life, my love. Now, Katie, what would be your question, my dear? You're very welcome, baby. But you need to take off some of the pressure. Up and down the bottom. I wonder if this fits on a pencil. No. See if I get an actual pencil here. Normally I have pencils, but you know, I got kids and shit. It does. Look at it. Yes. I'm going to keep that right there. It's the little things in life, my dears. Speaking of little things in life, if no one else needs to be read to, or have questions, then I will be fleeting away. Even though I do like talking to myself, I don't like recording it. That's evidence. You know what I mean? All right, guys. So that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys have a great week. I should be here Friday, but if I'm not, I will see you guys next week on Monday. Bye.